Hey guys, what is up? And Shadolance back for another review. Today I'm going to be doing another GP weapon, the M417 CQB. And I want to say right off the bat, for a GP weapon, this thing is absolutely fantastic. It takes everything that the M416 is, gives it a little more damage, gives it a little less damage drop-off, and just makes it all around better. However, the recoil does go up a bit, so it's kind of like, basically the big difference between the M416 and the M417 series is, would you rather have more damage, and although it's statistically not more damage, the damage drop-off is far better on the M417. I mean, it is phenomenally better, both on the GP variants and on the NX variants, such as the Combat. So, it's just this massive difference that makes all the world right there. So, that's the big difference between the two series. I get asked those questions all the time. What's the difference? And that's the best answer I can give you guys, is that the damage drop-off makes the entire difference. Also, there's the fact that the GP variants of the M417 come with a pre-attached itech scope, which may turn off some people who prefer to have the ACOG scope for tap firing, which includes me from time to time. However, usually I can just buy myself, or actually I already have my M416N, which I kind of use, so I don't really buy a lot of GP M416s anymore, although I do from time to time, so I mean, it's just me. But going into the stats now, sorry for putting you guys off there, has a damage of 40, a portability of 62, a rate of fire of 74, an accuracy of 80, and a recoil of 63. It is fully automatic and customizable with a magazine and a suppressor. So, that is nice. I'm not sure whether it's available for customization in the Gun Emporium, but I know it is available at Captain 5. That's a pretty high rank assault rifle, but there's a reason it is. It's an excellent assault rifle, and it is still assault rifle, and it is still able to keep up to the speeds that the current day ones are going up to. It is still able to keep up, despite being both a GP gun and a very old weapon in combat arms. It's able to keep up with a lot of the competition that we're seeing today. If I had to list the first of the, quote, new world assault rifles that got released by Nexon, I would say everything past the Galil Ace. The Galil Ace and everything past that. And by the way, just real fast before I go on with the review here, if you see what I just did there when I threw a grenade through that window, I didn't realize that was even possible until I threw it in there. I saw a person in there. It was one of my team. I mistook him for one of the enemy. I tossed it in there. It went out the window. I didn't know that could happen. It went out the window, and I got a double kill, and then I got my multi. And then I decided to try it again here, and I actually get another kill right here. So, I mean, I didn't even know you could do that until just right now. That's definitely a window. You can see the bullet tracers in it, so how I'm throwing a freaking nade through it, don't know how that's possible. I wonder if Nexon even knows that you can do that. I would sure hope they would, because this is definitely not a new map. It's one of the first maps ever put into combat arms. So in all honesty, I would really hope they would fix that if they intended it. But either way, I think it's pretty awesome. Good way to get kills from both sides. It definitely helps you kill off the base rapers when you are on alpha. So just keep that in mind. Now back to the review. Sorry about getting off track there. It does have a pre-attached foregrip, which makes the difference between the M417 CQB and the regular M417. That is the aesthetic difference at any rate. So, let's see. As far as the reloading sequence, it is faster on the M417 CQB because there is a draw handle that you have to pull on the M417, which takes about another half second to, not quite half second, 0.3 second, 0.3 seconds to pull. There's a draw thing that you have to pull on the M417 regular, and you don't have to pull that on the CQB, so you have a slightly faster reload, which is nice. The animation is shorter. And also, just in general, it's a better weapon. But I'm going to go ahead and read off the M417 stats. I got them open now. And then I will reread the M417 CQB stats in comparison and tell you them side by side so you're able to make your decision. At any rate, so, damage of 39, portability of 62, rate of fire of 74, accuracy of 80, and recoil of 64. Differences to the CQB besides the faster reload. The damage goes up by 1 point from 39 to 40. The portability remains the same, the rate of fire remains the same, accuracy remains the same, and recoil goes down by 1 point. Both weapons are fully automatic and equipped. You can equip a magazine and a suppressor to both of them. Price differences, the regular M417 is 1100 GP for a day, and the 17 CQB is 1500 for a day. So the extra 400 GP, in my opinion, is worth it. The M417 CQB is an excellent weapon. It does have that increased little bit of buff from the M417, which is really, really nice. I do appreciate that, especially when doing competitive gameplay. This is a very, very fast reload. I appreciate that. Very fast draw speed for an assault rifle. Also appreciate that. It's pretty portable. I mean, it's got that real nice 62 portability. It's above that average of 60. So that's nice. The rate of fire being 74 puts it above the average of 70, so the 4 points higher. The accuracy of 80 makes it great for tap firing and spraying long range, although the recoil pattern is different, so that the and also the recoil is a couple of points higher than the average M416 variant. So, I mean, that does make the recoil a little bit heftier. However, the less damage drop-off definitely makes a massive difference. So, the gun does a more solid 35-plus damage at a medium range, which is what you should be using an assault rifle at. I would not say this is a great long-range assault rifle, but it's not horrible. You definitely could do a lot worse. I would prefer an M416 for long range, because if I accidentally go into a spray mode instead of tap firing, if I tap fire too fast, because it does have a very fast rate of fire, if I start tap firing too fast and the recoil goes out of hand, I would like the recoil to stay closer to where it is. Because the thing about this is when you spray, after about the third shot-ish, the recoil will start kicking in if you spray in the scope. I did a 180 double kill right there, and I'm surprised he didn't start accusating me. Actually, I don't know if he did or not because I didn't read that. But I seem to remember getting that. I was like, holy crap. But anyway, let's see. The draw speed on the gun is very fast. I mean, I think I already said that already, but I mean, it's true. It doesn't make it any less true if I say it more than once. It just makes it more annoying. But anyway, it is true. It has a very fast draw speed, similar to the M416. I haven't clocked that, unfortunately. I wish I had thought of that beforehand. I haven't clocked that, and I have not clocked the reload animation in comparison with the other one, so I'm sorry I didn't think ahead this time. You can get this weapon out of the Miss G. It is past the captain-ish rank where you can get the weapons out of Miss G, so this weapon is also a good weapon to get out of Miss G if you're a lower rank. So I did mention that the M417 CQB is unlocked at Captain 5. The regular M417 is released at First Lieutenant 4. So it's a slightly earlier weapon, and if you are skilled with the M417, like if you're not an X user, and you're used to the M417, the CQB is that much better. Also, one thing I like to point out, if you're really good with these weapons, there's one thing I'd like to point out about the combat. The combat is customizable in the Gun Emporium, including damage, and I'm not going to mention all the stats, but the base damage of the M417 combat, by memory I know, is 40 and can be boosted to a 43. So that's a very powerful assault rifle, and with the CQB only at 40, the extra 3 points of damage with the same damage drop-off. The damage drop-off gets better from the M417 CQB, from the basic M417. The CQB has slightly better damage drop-off. The combat has the exact same as the CQB. So that makes it really, really nice, because you have that higher damage, plus you have the, and also close range doing close to 43 damage. It's a solid 3-shot kill. It's pretty much an AK-47 with less spread, although not quite that powerful, and also has the faster fire rate going at 74, so that's definitely a plus too. But I also have an M417 combat review out. It's been out for quite a while. I released that sometime early this summer, several months ago, so you guys should be able to watch that with no issues, so I hope you guys are able to enjoy that. Couple of small things I'll mention at the end here. It has a very small spread while strafing. The jumping spread is not particularly off the charts. It's just kind of average, a little below average maybe, so that's good. Below average is in like it's smaller than average, so that's good. Overall, it's just a very, very average assault rifle. It's kind of like, do you prefer the M416 or do you prefer the M417? I mean, everyone's got their preference. A lot of people like me have both. So, I mean, I appreciate the weapon for what it's worth and for what it is, and that's about all I can really say. It's a great weapon. I suggest everyone try it at least once. I know it's a higher ranked weapon, but you just got to be careful. You cannot get the regular M417 out of the Miss G case, but you can get this weapon out of it. So, I mean, it's all the extra plus of there. I don't even know why I was aiming at my base right there, but that's about it. I'm about out of time for this review, guys. Thank you for watching it. I know it was a slightly shorter review than usual. I have a minute or two less gameplay than I usually do. But I did get Sandhog in here, and I'm not very good at Sandhog, so I was happy when I did well on it with this weapon. So that made me pretty happy, so glad about that. But thank you guys for watching this review. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys have videos you want to see, let me know so I can make them. I do this to make you guys happy and entertain you guys. It's the whole reason I do this. I don't really even enjoy Combat Arms as much as I used to, but I definitely enjoy making the videos and reading your guys' comments and interacting with you guys. So please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Shadolance out.
You know what? Given the intelligence of the people who watch this show, this is probably a good thing to teach. Because my guess is when they're not trying to operate heavy machinery with their butt cheeks, they're probably trying to do something stupid like this. I mean, what else could you possibly teach that would be as stupid as that?
Even you can learn something from a sloth.
Fuck this show!